Yeah. I remember that shit too. I remember when that, yeah. And that was right before shit got stupid, man.
So,
But a lot of crazy things happened. That's another thing. To be 15, 16, 17, 18 years old and having real still federal agents, like knowing that you're being followed all the damn time and having your freaking houses raided and keeping shit super top secret and all boxes checked at all times so that things didn't get worse than they needed to be, you know?
like when remember like later on when remember Amber, the little punk rock chick
Amber.
I used to live with.
Uh-uh.
You don't remember? And remember her and
Mm-mm.
Jared with the when they got into that shit with that fucking kid and they fucking scalped him, his mohawk.
Uh-uh.
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, they fucking ended up in jail. And
Huh.
yeah, and they were looking for like when they after that happened, they were looking for any punk rock or whatever. And it's funny, my roommate now, remember I don't know if you remember Ruckus. It's been around for a while.
Oh,
But
who?
Ruckus,
Yeah. What happened to him?
he's my roommate.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, tell him I said what's up.
Yeah, and it
That's
was his first
crazy.
it was like his first day in town because he moved from North Dakota over here to go to school. And it was first day in town. The cops fucking threw him on the ground and tried to arrest him, asking questions about that shit.
Wow. Little place right here, bro.
And
This
there
is
he
what.
live.
Yeah, this it's nothing spectacular, right? But this
That's at
one
home.
bedroom. This is on one of my little farming things. This is what I'm on right now.
Nice.
Yeah, this is like one of my little jungle farming operation places. I got some
Yeah.
wandu beans going.
The house or
Awesome.
apartment?
Not that just a little tiny house,
Oh, okay, cool.
but you can rent places like this for 150 bucks a month down here, man.
Should bet.
Yeah,
What's the currency there? Is it pesos?
it's dollars actually,
Oh, it's
U.S.
dollars?
dollar.
US
Yeah, right
dollars?
here in Panama only.
Yeah,
I
I'm
should be.
good.
I should be good. I fought most everything off in the States, so I'm straight. Like I don't have anything too much to worry about. But these people, my kid's mother and her family, they were able to do so much shit. It's impressive, dude. They were able to fuck me over in every single kind of way, just with one fake filing to a fake address. 4 months after I had all kinds of kidnapping prevention service with my real address on it. So it's just like it's very obvious, but just fucking brainwashed kid. Anyway, enough of that shit. But but yeah, dude, for a minute there, I went and like lived in the crazy story happened, dude. Like I lost everything. I went and lived in the jungle for like 6 years. I'm dead serious, dude. I got that. I was just like, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a bank account. I had this crazy fucking PTSD shit happen to me, and I just wanted to kill everybody. So I couldn't fuck be around people. They were calling me the shovel punisher and shit, dude. I'm dead serious.
Some
I
shovel
was,
financier?
yeah, because what happens is farms, they need all kinds of shovel work, right? And believe it or not, contrary to the alternative agriculturists of all kinds, right, who want to do a little bit more creative of a farming installation, well, they need someone who really knows what they're doing and who can map out the land and who can put in the irrigation and guarantee that crops will be okay and all that shit. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
in like strategic areas, whether that's for price or whatever. So I found a lot of jobs, even working for extranjeros, like Europeans and shit in Costa Rica, and those were like excellent situations, bro. Because yeah, because they had tons of money and their interests were real easy, and they built real lavish places, and so I could just manage a lot of that well, and just hitting the gym super hard, man. I've been able to open up opportunities. Just hitting the gym super hard. Oh no, I got distracted. Anyway, yeah. So, um, so yeah, so I was just like shoveling it up, bro. Like, doing farming work and learning the ecology, learning all the tropical species, and I started importing species and taking species from one farm to another, and then it just took me a start to. So there's plenty of there's plenty of high quality clientele for high quality produce and high quality cultivations, right? And I'm trying to do even a more spear tipping situation as far as that cultivation goes. But bro, like this stuff right here, this I got. So when I was out there in the jungle, dude, I started like healing my PTSD on my own with these other people. I didn't do any of the psychedelic shit or any of that, right? But I learned from people who are shamanic and they know what they're doing, and they've been doing indigenous plant shit forever and all this stuff. Like I just learned about all the different species, and I started incorporating them into this thing, this like very high spectrum diet. Because when like caffeines and all this pharmaceutical shit is taken right from the plants, right? So I'm eating. You will like this as a culinary specialist, dude. And I mean, I'm telling you, this is the future of at least fitness dieting or fitness culinary, or you know what I mean. And definitely,
Yeah.
once any oligarch is educated on the potential for longevity and performance on this diet model, of course, you want your rich kids eating that shit. That's the really top of the food chain food situation, you know?
So
So I'm getting into supplement making for this and all this stuff, right? But we've done some culinary stuff. Send you some videos. And so I'm doing, yeah, the cultivation, the culinary, and I've worked with some other people healing their PTSD, and I've worked with some other people healing other conditions and just like ripping it up in the gym, in the boxing gym and the wrestling gym, and you know me, right? So um yeah, so that happened.
well, all that.
Nutritionaldiversity.com.
So no, you could, and then you could sell. I mean, and for all that organic stuff for like vegans and stuff like that, because all that vegan culture is really big over here now, and they want more organic, more natural, and all that.
Well,
So
this is the ultimate vegan system.
yeah,
And
that's
what
what I'm
ve-
saying.
This is the ultimate vegan system, not just on the chemical thing, but on the narrow spectrum thing. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to just eat what the stupid grocery store has and it's
Yeah, that,
sprayed with bullshit. You're supposed to eat a much wider spectrum. All natural life eats a wider spectrum. Einstein said, pay deep attention to nature to understand everything better. Show me these wild animals that don't have doctors or dentists that eat a small, narrow spectrum like that. That you won't find it. So that's why, that's why we got to eat the organ meat, the meat, and the huge, diverse spectrum of shit. And you'll know that once you have a health crisis, whether it be neurological or physical or whatever, and then you can go to that and then it fixes itself. Oh, shit.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm super like I feel super called to like bring this shit to the world. I have some indigenous dude. I have some indigenous people that look at me and think I'm like the bridge or some shit. You know what I mean? Too.
Mhm.
So I'm trying to do my job there, bro. I don't know how it mixes in or whatever. All right, so
Too much drugs and alcohol. It's hard for me to remember. uh,
well, dude, it's good to see you, man. Fuck, bro.
well, yeah, you too.
Yeah, it's been a
Nice.
long, more than 20 years. Dude. That's
Yes.
fucking crazy.
No, yeah. Hey, I just need to get a passport and save up a little bit of money. I'll go out there and
Do
visit
that.
you for
Do
sure.
that.
How
Do
about
that. Dude, I got the way down here. I'm telling you, man. it's a better deal down here for so many reasons right now.
Yeah, no, I probably this summer I could probably be able to head out there,
Well,
stay a week or something.
yeah, man.
And it's cheap
Yeah,
out there
you'll
too,
probably want to stay like 13 days, right? Because check Panama
right?
City. No, I'm telling you, because Panama City or 10 days, right? For the first trip. Because what you want to see Panama City, you want to see the mountains. You can start looking this shit up right now. You'll want to, because the mountains, Boquete, and then there's this other archipelagos. There's two archipelagos of fucking insane, like world monument level vibrant beauty places. These Sandblast Islands and Bocas del Toro archipelago. It's like the Philippines or like New Zealand is fucking this sick one of a kind archipelago of key islands and shit. Um, I've got a place out there, so you won't have to pay much, right? Like hotels too much. Panama City's worth seeing though. Dude, I'm also in Medellin all the time. I'm in Brazil all the time. I'm
Yeah,
fucking but Panama's a good entry level South Latin American entry point to get
yeah,
to check out, yeah, to come to first.
right. But yeah, no, yeah, for sure. I just gotta figure that stuff out and save up a little bit of money.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So, besides that, yeah.
And, I went through like right after the jungle, and I came back to civilization.
Came back to the real
Bro,
world.
I was because like when you're out in nature, everything's just so honest. There's like no bullshit. There's no one bullshitting you. You don't have to like act a certain way. You don't have to dress a certain way. You don't fucking have to bathe. I had a big beard and fucking when I was living out there, I didn't give a fuck. I don't care. You know what I mean? And just leave me the fuck alone, right? Like let me be in nature and shit. And I had this super diet, and I'm healing myself. And bro, I was getting up at 2:30 in the morning, fucking doing crazy burpees, and then swinging the machete and the shovel all day. I was like, oh, this shit ain't fucking. You know, like, oh, like
Came out,
you ain't
you came
kidding
out,
me. You ain't kidding me. You
you came out looking like Tom Hanks from Castaway.
know? Yeah. Yo, I did, dude. I did, bro. Straight up fucking parasites living on my skin and shit like that. Like serious. I took it, bro. I took it to the next level, dude. I got respect. True story, bro. I got respect from the indigenous. I still fuck. I gotta get back down there soon. But I got partnership sites. I wire money to several of these guys, man. I'm like supporting a few people, helping a few people advance the cause, right? But
Yeah.
but anyways, just old schoolers that I love, and it's just a pure thing to do with a pure soul before they go. And I have a few souls working on the other side for me. That's another crazy fucking story. But what was I just talking about? Foot of a volcano called Baru. You can actually see both oceans from the top of it.
The
Shit, this motherfucking bull. Let's try this. Is that better? Let's see.
yeah.
Okay. What'd you say?
So you can see the Atlantic and the Pacific.
You can see the Atlantic and the Pacific from the top.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're right in the middle. Because you got the canal that hooks the Gulf and the Pacific, right?
Yep. That's in Panama City. That's like 5 hours driving from here. 7
Mm.
hours driving from here.
Oh shit! So you're far out.
Yeah, I'm up in the mountains. There's all kinds of like diverse agriculture. I'm in an agriculture mountains, middle of nowhere, dude. Just pure jungle, pretty much. But it's out here. I'm in nature. I've got a couple little cows, a little side project. I'm managing some big projects for some other people. Um, but I've got a couple little small projects I'm building up little by little. So he does have the discipline to go to the gym, but you go to the gym with me, you go much harder, right? And I make these shakes, and I make these jungle juice shakes, dude. That's straight up like, bro, you're like, fuck. me, man. I mean, I can heal. It's crazy how powerful, robust, diverse, natural nutrition down here in the tropics actually is. It's
Oh yeah.
fucking, it's really something. Like, I've recorded kids that were studying their master's degrees in botany or whatever bullshit. Because I built a reputation. Like dudes will sit, you'll go to a program in Costa Rica, and in this case, he was like a special student. He was like, "You really want to learn shit?" He's like, he called me. He was like, "I got a kid who's a really cool kid, and he really wants to learn. Can he come learn with you?" I was like, "Yeah, send him down." So this kid, right? Um. Anyways, yeah, the first day he was with me, I walked him around and I gave him a diverse diet. He's looking at me. He's like, "Bro, I'm fucking high. I'm high. I feel like I'm on drugs." And that's how it is. That's how it is the first time you consume like that, you know. And
Yeah.
so I've been consuming like that every day. I want to do a retreat, charge like buku bucks doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you come be the private chef, right? And and we'll be fucking eating crazy breakfast. Like, who is this motherfucker in here like four times, starting at 5 a.m., leaving it, you know what
Yeah. He's
I
his personal trainer.
mean? But little shop of horrors. Yeah, but but anyways, yeah, so all kinds of different cool shit goes down here, man. It's all winners down here when it comes to like Americans and Europeans and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Outgoing, adventurous minds, you know what I mean? And we could do another one down the line. Right now, I'm just grabbing raw shit, and we'll put it up and get the grassroots thing going. And then later down the rotation after rotation, we'll start editing it all up. You know what I mean? And
No, I
start
like that.
having like an action.
I could think of some more stories. Just gotta give me. It's been a while.
Yeah, totally, bro. Totally, a long time, man. Shit, there was some Tina stories too, right? Tina was a dude. I miss Tina. I wonder what happened to Tina, man. I wonder,
She's still
or do you ever
around.
see it? She's not now. Is she around?
Yeah, she was working at the launch pad for a while. The last time I saw her, but I think she's still around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Um,
I thought she left.
nah, she's still around. She used to be our mom, remember?
Yeah, totally, dude. 1000%, man. If it was, dude, if it wasn't for Tina, I'd be dead. No doubt about it. You know that's true too, right? If it wasn't
Yeah,
for her, I'm sure I wouldn't even be here, man.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
would owe my
She was
life to
always
that
there coming
girl.
around the corner. Get in the car.
Bro, she broke me out of the, I don't know if you remember this, but I remember that. Anyway,
Yeah,
then after the court date was over, they didn't want to fuck. I was like, fuck this. I don't need to be here no more. So she was waiting outside. This was at Memorial Hospital, bro. This is at Memorial. I was
yeah.
blanking on the name. So I
That
checked.
was long time
Yeah, so I
ago.
was in Memorial. Huh?
Memorial's it's a hotel now. It's a Hotel
No
Park
way.
Central.
Dude, yeah, no, that's crazy. They knocked it down, I thought, the old building, right?
No, they just remodeled it. It's a hotel now.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, it's all haunted.
yeah, dude, I yeah, we went. I had her waiting outside. I remember the rec hour hit, and I told the dude, I grabbed the frisbee, and I told the staff dude, I was like, "Yo, let's throw the frisbee." He's like, "All right," and we threw it back and forth a couple times, and then I fucking and grabbed the trash can and pushed it up on the fucking fence and jumped the fence, jumped on the track and just jumped on the fence. And then I got to get Tina on this eventually down the road. And then I remember I was fucking end zone walking to her car. Oh, fuck. Cool kid. And then and then when we were out, then we were, uh, and that's just funny too, right? Like by 17, I was already the breakout master, man. I could just be, all right, court date's over. I think I was out of that fucking motherfucker within 10 hours, dude.
And then fucking, and then Denny's, your favorite Denny's.
Look, bro, that place saved our lives too. And Village Inn. Remember when that cook used to feed me all the time? Remember when I had that cook that would fucking hook me up with plates because he knew I was hard?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. No, that Denny's, no,
He used to
that
let you
Denny's
sleep
isn't there
back
no
in the
more.
office and shit.
That
Huh?
Denny's isn't there no more.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
gone. It's in remember the Diamond Shamrock next door? It's all they changed it. One's a Freddy's, and then it's like Jersey Mike's, and different restaurants now.
Oh wow.
But
Mr. J, Mr. P. That
what
was his famous.
fucking
That was his slip. That was his famous slip.
yeah. And then fucking robbed the Diamond Shamrock.
Yeah, yeah. I remember
Remember
that
that?
shit. I remember
Yeah.
it. I remember. I think yeah, there was something. I think me and him had a similar judge. His judge for that case was the fucking judge that fucked me over, and I'm quite sure that was a kids for cash scam that never got exposed. Actually, um, like when I was in Philly flipping houses, bro. At the same time, it's crazy. There's a documentary called Kids for Cash, and in Pennsylvania, a judge got caught getting $2 million in kickbacks, locking up kids with extended families. And when you watch the documentary, there's a mom like, "You ruined our lives" and shit, because he fucking threw this kid away for 2 years or whatever on some stupid shit, right? Judge Martinez when I was in Hogares, everybody was in there from fucking Judge Martinez. And everybody had an automatic fucking 2 year minimum in that fucking shithole too. You know what I mean? And
Didn't you escape from Hogares too?
I was in Hogares.
Yeah, didn't you escape from there too?
I did 3 times, multiple times. No,
Remember back in the day when I was a
and then, dude, this is actually what this monk dude that had just recently got a job there, and he was in Tibet, and he had like a 10 year commitment at the monastery in Tibet, and he was getting melanoma
froze. You're frozen.
in. This fucking dude sees
Wait, you're
right through the
frozen.
whole situation. Oh, did I? Am I back now?
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, so this monk, where'd you lose me?
yeah. Right there, right there. Go on.
Yeah,
The
okay.
monk.
So this month, yeah. So he gets a job, and he was like a senior dude, like a like a psychiatry checkup type dude, right? Like he was a senior person at Hogares, and he saw right through the whole situation. He was just like, oh, he was just like, and he was looking through my chart, and he was seeing that I was fucking locked up in those places since 10. And I think he was onto it with a lot of these fucking whore mothers out here that fucking had their kids thrown away all young and shit, so they didn't have to do their jobs and could get the check off their heads. You know what I mean? I think he figured out
Yeah,
like a lot of it. Like he was looking at kids that had been started in this shit way too young. You know what I mean? And he was
yeah.
just like, "Yeah, that's enough for you, bro. That's enough for you. Like, I'm gonna let you out of here." And so it was fun. It was funny. It was just like, you could keep breaking out, or we could just fucking emancipate you and let you fucking free. And I'm just like, yeah, do
I
that.
remember when I was the art teacher with my dad's friend's wife, and I was teaching art to all the elementary kids, and then we got a contract with
Yeah,
Hogares. And remember, I got a contract with Hogares, and and I was teaching these kids, and they were my age, and I was teaching them art. And then I seen like a few people I knew, this punk rock chick named Newt, and whatever, and I was sneaking them cigarettes and shit. And then one
Do you
time we were
remember which
leaving.
house you were at?
I don't know. We were
Was
just
it
in like the rec room. It was the one
Amistad?
way. It was the one way over there in the
Okay.
um like where Unser is now, and like on the west side, way in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and then one day we were done for the day and we were
Yeah.
leaving, and one of the people over there like, "Hey, where are you going?" And I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm the fucking one of the teachers." He's all like, "How you are? So get back over here." I was thinking I was trying to escape. I was like, "No, I'm not in here. I'm one of the teachers." And they try to keep me there, and the fucking lady saw, "No, he's with me. He's one of the teachers." Or, "Oh, okay, we're sorry." Yeah, I was like, "Fuck that," because I was the same age as they were, and I was their teacher. And yeah, and then they fucking yeah, and I used to sneak them
That's
cigarettes and
crazy.
shit. But yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I
That's
never
what's
went to one
up.
of them. They never sent me.
Yeah, I remember we had fucking weed and everything. That shit. Yeah. Fucking dudes would be fucking, staff would be fucking kids. Dude, I saw some crazy shit in some of those places, bro. But yeah, let's see, what else was it?
Oh, you never finished
Yeah,
telling me
I
what
had
about the
some
missionaries? You still talk to them?
dude, I bet so fuck man when oh yeah, so for a minute there when I came back out of the jungle, I was just like, man, people are so fucked up and full of shit and bullshit. Like I don't even want to be a part of this, right? So I was like, all right,
Yeah,
let's try church. So it's Latin America, it's a whole different culture. So I went back to that, so I
yeah,
went back to that church, and I was satisfied. I was happy about it, and I made some good friends, and a few of them, both in Colombia, Panama. I made friends, right? Um, and then I was just like, man, this isn't. So I went to some other churches, right? And these Seventh Day Adventists down here, bro. Fuck, dude. There is an interesting church organization. Like, check this out. This book is by them right here, right? And
it's like
this,
down.
it says it's all about the Bushes being, bro. It's all about basically the Americans and the Bushes being cocaine smugglers and fucking secret motherfuckers to fuck over everything. No, I'm dead serious. And it's
Yeah,
published by this fucking church, right? Anyway, so so I'm like, wow. And we're learning that shit's true, right? You know what I mean? Like, aren't
yeah,
you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm like, fucking. How do these guys know that way back when this thing's published? This particular thing right here is published in 2000. So it's like, and it calls out all that shit. And there's this other thing from the 1800s that calls out quite a bit of this shit that's gone on. So, but anyway, when I started learning about that, I started going to that church. And then I'm just like, fuck it. And then these Muslim dudes are like, come to our church. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll go check. You know, what I mean, like the best of people seem to be at the churches. But then, of course, down the line, I fucking go hang out with this one dude. He's offering to give me this tour of this one area, and I'm just like, so I go with them, and I start realizing, oh, this is just another greasy piece of shit, you know. So, fucking what the fuck. So I got disillusioned with the whole church going thing. But I will say this, bro. I have had some serious experiences, both with my uncle, and you will never believe this shit. You remember so we went by my dad's place, right? But you remember, I always had this like hardcore uncle that was kind
yeah,
of in the picture. You didn't meet him,
yeah,
but I used to talk about him all the time, right? You remember that?
yeah, yeah.
All right, let's fucking dude, check this shit out. It turns out, and you remember how I used to always talk about how my mom was a whore. You remember that, right?
Yeah, with the ruler tattooed on her leg.
Yeah, but she's back in the day. It was like AA fucking loser whore is what she was, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And so, and then on top of that, I find out you're never gonna fucking believe this shit. So he passes away. He gets shot in the back of the head in 2012.